All right, yet what I was telling you about the last technique, all right. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's look at this one. This guy has him in a lock, what's called a headlock, and got his arm, right? And he's attempting to escape, right? What he does here is he turns into the arm, right, to release the hold, right? And raises both hands, right? This gets the guy off balance, right? To where he can bring him down, right? That's more sensible than what the other guy was doing, right? For example, right? Mm-hmm. That's Akido, though, right? Let me see. Okay. So this dude, right, on the other page, he's up here, right? He's attacking with the grabbing and attacking, right? So what he does is he uses that, catches the arm, and flips him, right? That would work too, right? Because both arms are being used by the assailant. What the other guy looks like is he's making his student hold back from actually attacking him, right? And he's not attacking him fully, but partially, right? With one hand, right? Well, that's not how someone would attack you with a knife. They attack with both hands. See, one hand's a distraction from the knife. Silly, right? And the other hand's to cut you with the knife. When you're fighting a real fighter, he's going to use one hand to distract you and one hand to cut you. And he don't want to kill you necessarily. He wants to cut you. He wants to show you he got a knife. Or you're not thinking like a bug either. Right? Now, he ain't going to kill you till he's done with you, too. I mean, you know what I mean? If he's trying to kill you. Sure. Yeah. Whatever he's doing, he's going to get his students hurt. That's the problem there, too, right? Yeah. And like I said, when you attack me, I'm going to retaliate. Say I block you, I'm going to do a back fist back at you, too, right? Even if it's on the same blocking technique or a reverse ridge hand, right? See, I'm not going to just block you. Right? I'm going to block you, reverse ridge hand, and you then come back to my guard, right? In case you want to throw something else, right? You got to always be ready to block, right? See, that's what karate does that's different than boxing. We block you, right? We stop the momentum of your punch, right? To where you're kind of stunned for a minute. And then before you can throw the next punch, we're attacking you. But see, the dude had time to attack his own master while he was doing all that to him, right? And you can tell by the technique he was either doing it too slow to demonstrate it or something was a little off with the timing there. And the guy was just holding his other hand back on purpose, right? If I got a weapon, I'm not going to use both hands. No, I don't use both hands. One hand is to distract you, and the other hand is to use the knife on you. You ever seen a real knife fight, dude? See, a real knife fighter is going to distract you with his open hand, right? And then try to cut you with the knife, right? He's going to double attack you, not singly. And he's not going to try to cut you with one cut or go for the coup de grace yet, right? See, he wants to cut you. Why does he want to cut you? To cause you to pain. He wants you to know he got a knife. I know. And he want to cut your ass. He's not first. They can kill your ass if you don't get away from him. See, because even then, he knows a murder rap ain't as bad as assault, right? You know what I mean? But if he got a knife and he coming after you, right? The first thing he gonna try to do ain't kill you, but cut you, right? Exactly, right? And that's the thing about a knife, right? Now, they do what's called slicing. Why do they slice? They're not trying to what? Kill you, but cut you, right? So you gotta get him while he's slicing too, right? And realize one hand is gonna be a distraction and one hand is gonna be to cut you, right? Not kill you yet either, right? That's how they really do it on the street. Have you ever been in the street fight for really? No. No. You're teaching what your master taught you to do in case you get to a fight. Right. Which, again, who you fighting? Someone who don't know what he's doing? It looks like that. Or your own student who's holding back from attacking you with both hands, right? Obviously he is, right? And if he's doing that, he's letting you do the rest of the technique, unlike a street person either, right? They don't know you. They don't respect you. They're out to kill your ass or something, right? Or at least cut your ass to teach you a lesson, right? See, they ain't got to kill you if they cut you. You'll learn your lesson. Not the fuck with someone with a knife. Right? Or you're being stupid and silly. And again. I'm just watching some of this stuff and seeing if it would actually work on the streets, right? And trust me, no, right? Even in the movies, they show you that shit. They're not going to try to kill you. They're going to cut your ass over first, right? They're just going to cut your arm instead of, right? That's why you got to keep it away, right? Your best bet with a knife is stay away from the knife until he's made a definite move where you can get him, right? Distance is your friend with a knife. With a gun, it's up close, right? The closer you are to the gun, the more likely you can take it from the person, right? The further away, you're dead. Right. You also don't bring a gun to a knife fight, or a knife fight to a knife to a gunfight, right? There you go. I heard that old saying too, right? Mm-hmm. Right. But we're talking self-defense techniques anyway, right? Now, some of his techniques looks like Akido thrown into Akido, though, too, right? They're more wrist darts, right? And even then, right? See, when the Akido master does it, he deals with a attack for real, right? With both hands, right? That's why he can deal with that, and it looks good on paper, right? But what you're doing don't look good. It looks like your student's holding back his right hand so he don't hit you, right? Free. Don't mean to call you that. First one, but you know, however you say your name. That's Furry Burrows or something. I never heard that particular name before either. Don't mean to disrespect you, but come on. Right. But again, and that's because of what Cliff taught me too, right? And learning watching some Akido videos and things like that, right? So even watching it, if you're a master, you can figure out how to do it on someone yourself, right? You ain't gotta even really have a dummy to do it with, right? But see, it's about the foot movement too, the distance from the person. See, I'm watching how they move, right? I like the way you move, right? That's the point, right? But you gotta watch it and be able to duplicate it now, right? Too. And see what I'm seeing, I know if I can duplicate it or not, too, from what I took previously, right? And it don't seem like it's outside the margin of error, right? For me to do it, right? And I can add some of it to my repertoire and some of it I can't, right? Some of it just ain't gonna work, right? On the street situation, right? And I had to let you know about that one. It was kind of getting a little too easy for him. When the other guy's just holding back his other hand. So you're not dealing with a combination attack, but a single attack, like that's how they do it on the streets. They don't do it that way on the streets. They attack you with both hands, right? One's to distract you, one's to cut you, right? So you're not even using a knife how a street thug would in the first place, right? So this video was done in '86, right? The dude looks like in his early 20s, maybe, right? When he did it, right? And I'm not saying he's not good in his martial arts, right? And I was about 16, 17 when that year, too. That's when my car wreck happened, too, right? But again, it kind of looks like, right? He, again, isn't, his student is holding back from actually attacking him to make it look like it's a good technique when it might not work on the streets, right? So I gotta warn you about that, right? In my opinion,